Death Name is a horror film about a Korean American woman who wants to know more about her culture, but as she finds more of her culture, the more she realizes how much of a curse she's going to go through. Before I get to this review, leave far more from content. This sounded interesting to me just because as a Korean American myself, I always want to know a bit about my culture with my family, so seeing this movie almost feels validating in a way. At least from the premise of it, because watching the movie in itself, it was very disappointing. The acting was not that bad, and I like the fact that the movie is exploring some themes. It dives into cultural differences between people who have lived in Korea and people who have not lived in Korea. There are also family generation that dives into, and also just wanting to know more about yourself or your own culture that feels like it's kind of missing. But that's just kind of it for positives because I find this movie to be extremely boring and also very unscary as well. Mystery of it is just not that interesting to watch, and when we get to like the reveal of things, it's just not scary, not unsettling, and just anything just feels kind of silly. It also feels so small for a movie that feels like it has more stakes than it should have, that just feels so unearned. And the ending of this movie was just so stupid. Death Name is a terrible film that I honestly wish it should have been more like a drama that explores more of that sense of Korean custom culture ordeal, but making this a horror just really doesn't work, and I just find that aspect to be just generic as hell. I give this film a 2 out of 10. If you like this review, leave a like, favorite, and follow more film review content.